Hello everyone! You might be wondering why you see this wonderful table with this wonderful tablecloth instead of my face. The reason being, well, as some of you know, I'm not actually a closet brony. I really go out there, and if someone asks me, yes, I'm a brony. But I don't really have that much pony merchandise. I own a My Little Pony Twilight Sparkle plushie, and since I was at Galacon I have a few posters. And the only thing I'd actually consider buying would be the official comics. But I was at Galacon, they had some there, but like $26 for 3 comics. That was too much for me. But I just was at a gas station and I discovered something there. Something that I thought I should share with you. And this is it. This seems to me like a My Little Pony knockoff. I mean, it's the magazine is called I Love Philly Fun. And the series or whatever seems to be, I don't know if the camera can pick it up here, is Philly Stars. There is a URL down here with philly.com. But let's explain why I bought this. Not just because this is a My Little Pony knockoff. You see that a lot. But because of this. It is a Pony Tamagotchi. I mean, what the fuck? And if you see there, this green patch here, 168 animals to choose from. So it's one of those cheap knockoff Tamagotchis. So let's get this off here. It's actually taped on here, as you can see. It's with sellotape or whatever it's called. So you can see it's a very cheap magazine. Oh, nice. An alicorn on the back of that Tamagotchi thingy with an owl. That so isn't the Twilight Sparkle ripoff. I mean, look at the color. I mean, the mane and tail aren't correct, but the coat comes close, and it's an alicorn with an owl. So, yeah. What the hell? So, let's have a look at the magazine first. It is supposed to have 8 exciting, oh no, knifflig, difficult riddles. This damn tape here. Soap stars. A recipe for a nice. I apologize for that small jump cut there, but the camera's battery died, so I had to change. So we had this playmat, the smoothie, a participation story to read, and a dress-up doll apparently, but don't see that. Okay, let's have a look. So first we have the instructions for the Tamagotchi. Okay, then the exciting riddles, which seem to be just, yeah, and one of those maze thingies. Then the smoothie recipe. By the way, kids, don't handle a blender on your own. Let your parents do it. Even if you have this magazine and it tells you to use a blender, don't do it. Because it will oh, and look here. At the smoothie recipe, you are reminded that you have to feed your pony, I think. And there again, here, everything seems to... It's about a game with the thing. How many alicorns does this series have? Seriously, I mean, look. That's an alicorn, and that's one also an alicorn. And they're all alicorns. I mean, why do they call it like I love Philly fun and not like I love alicorns? I mean, seriously, look at that. And that seems to be something to craft, arts and crafts stuff. Yeah, sorry. Ah, lol. And the soap star thingy, it tells you here, you need, I'll translate it for you because it's in German, leftover soap or, yeah, I don't know the word for that, but leftover soap basically, olive oil, warm water and food paint and perfumed oil with vanilla or oranges. Also you'll need one of those rasp things with which you can make cheese for your pizza, one thing to roll out dough, don't know what the word, and one of those forms you can use to make cookies, formed cookies. Oh my. Kids, ask your parents before you do that, otherwise you'll get in a lot of trouble. And here you are once again reminded you have to wash your animal. And this seems to be the story or whatever. Artemis's birthday. Astronaut Junot and his girlfriend have planned a very special party. Oh my god. Those with a dirty mind. Oh, and this seems to be... Yes, literally. This is the dress-up thingy. So you cut this thing out, put it on paper, and here is the play mat. Oh well, and look, let's take this out for a second. Yeah, here you have the dress thingies you can cut out and put on this thing. Oh my god, how cheap! Oh, and here it says, tip, copy this page to create different kinds of dresses. Yeah. As if everyone has a copy machine in their house. So basically here, this is a playmat for something. Ah, okay, there is a instructions thingy for this. I mean, look at this. A Philly Fantastic Day. It's supposed to be some kind of board game. We'll look at the instruction manual on page 18. We're on page 15 here. But this is really cheap. I mean, this is really cheap. I'll have a look at this later once I'm done with the magazine. But so, oh, there are more. So now I know why they tell you to copy the page. I mean, look. What the hell? And there's apparently more of this. I mean, here, look, there's advertisement for... Guys, do you remember all this stuff with Princess Skyla? I mean, look here, look there. When people were theorizing about a new princess in Equestria, My Little Pony Season 5, and they're rainbow muffins. What the hell? When I see this, you know what I think about? Cupcakes. So, next page. Yeah. Funny Star Collection. Okay. Okay, so apparently this pony is called Asteria and this is Cassiopeia. Okay. So let's see the instructions for this game. Cut out the cards and lucky star stripes. The empty cards, you can write stuff on the empty cards yourself. Sort the cards in categories and put them face down on the respective fields on the game mat. Set your figures on the start field and roll the dice. The youngest player, by the way, it's set here Spielerin, which means female player. So, boys, you can't play this. Oh, we bronies can play this. Oh, the youngest player begins. Follow the instructions on the fields. If you get to a big event field, then time counts. 1 second, I have to translate this in my head. Solve as many tasks as you can in 15 seconds. For every task you complete, you may take 1 lucky star from your collective stripe. No, not collect. Color. You are allowed to color one of the stars when you complete a task. Okay. The game is over as soon as the first player reaches the goal. After that, she's allowed to color another star. After that, the lucky stars are counted and the player with the most colored lucky stars wins the round. Tip: copy the lucky stars or draw them on paper yourself if you have more than 2 players or you want to play the game more often. Yeah, it would be kind of a bummer only to have these stars here. And then here you have the tasks like breakfast, name 3 marmalades, name 2 kinds of tea, name 3 kinds of cereal, and stuff like that. So yeah, post for you. Oh, and here you see there's apparently press C until you get to this symbol here and confirm with B. If there is mail for you, then you get presents. They make your pet very happy. Okay. Okay, so it's another like game here. Ball tricks. Oh my god. So it's really there's another labyrinth thingy here. And there's something to color. And apparently here you have something for this Tamagotchi knockoff thing. Name of your pet, age, and weight. And here it says a nice picture of you and your pet. And it's like a diary here. Day 1. On the following pages you can write how your pet changes. For example, if it transforms, if it grew, or if it collected many lucky stars. But I don't know if you can see this, but they're all alicorns. I mean, what the fuck? Is this made by M.A. Larson? So, what the hell? So this was I Love Philly Fun. I'll definitely get back to that just for some lols. I don't have anyone to play this with, but as I wanted to say earlier, it also doubles as a poster. And the writing down below there, this "Ich hab dich lieb," it means like I like you. So, oh, and these two ponies are called Libra, or these two fillies, because it's filly fun. Libra and Cassiopeia. It's crazy, I say. So let's have a look at this. I'm pretty sure you were looking forward to this. So I'll try to get it out of its packaging here. Oh, it's actually pretty easy. So that's it. Cheap plastic toy that can be closed up to look like an egg. Actually, I don't know if the camera picks this up here. It looks like the egg is breaking. Ah, yeah. And here is this little plastic thing that is between the batteries and the connection, so it doesn't work yet. Only if I pull this out. Ah, very bad contrast. So I can get a rabbit, a chicken, a panda, a whale, a lion, a seahorse, a porcupine, a shrimp, a sheep, penguin. What the hell is that? Is it like prototype Mario, or what is that? Oh my god, it gets weirder. This thing looks like I once had a cheap knockoff 8-bit game of Final Fantasy VII. This looks exact. Oh my god, look how that screen reacts. Oh, it actually reacts. It's a touch screen. What the fuck? Okay. I don't know what this is. A dog. Oh my god, the battery already seems to be dying on this thing. A fish, butterfly, another insect, a pig, another chicken, bat. Don't know what that is supposed to be. Another bird, fox, another dog. That could be a pony. Let's choose that. Oh, what time is it? I don't actually know. So let's just say we have, it should be around 22. Name Anne. Okay. Wow, what an awesome animation. I mean, this is really cheap. This thing doesn't even have a walk animation. I mean, look at it. This thing really just is moved over the screen, and the pixel model doesn't move. So, let's see. There is games. So what am I supposed to do here? I mean, with the battery almost dying. Ah, okay, this thing doesn't want to play. Oh well. I just bought this to show you guys. I mean, it's nothing like this. I mean, look at this and look at this. I mean, what the fuck? Okay. See you in my update video, every pony.